All right, so this is the official report of YTOP Global Impact since 2018. In the year 2018, we have several projects that was done. So far, so good. YTOP Global has done 30 projects since the conception, and operational starting from 2018 to 2022. We've done 30 projects. So you can read on your screen, YTOP Global is duly registered, is well recognized, licensed to perform operations as regards the harnessing of the SDG solution-oriented programs, and ensuring that every youth is well equipped and the function in their vocational technical skills with quality engagement to become leaders of impact. Moving forward, the next. Like the vision is to have a global community of great minds who see beyond the challenge around them and collaborate. All right, so that's Nigeria network for us, right? All right, so the slide will pop up again so we can see. So in 2018, we did a project called Feed and Clothe a Child. All right, so from 2019 operations to 2022, we have about 30 projects done that's impacted about 16,000 persons, both young champions and youths across the world. All right, in 2018, we had a program called Feed and Clothe a Child in partnership with Estelle Design to clothe 200 children and feed 200 children. Also in 2019, we had a Kids Art exhibition where we show student talent to the world and compensate them with little token of their competencies. You'll be able to showcase their skills, ensure improving that. Is that they are trained to understand their talents, understand their gifts for them to pick a career in life. You know, by checking the statistics of the world, we can see that about 35 to 35% of people working are happy with the job they are doing. It's not their fault, it's because their interest and work they are doing does not match. Their passion does not match with what they are doing. So we're able to understand this and able to function in ensuring that youth across the globe, young leaders are able to understand their talents before they pick any career opportunity in life. And it was massive going through schools in the year 2019-2020. So moving back to another project that we did was human capital development, a project that was aimed to train 2,000 youth during the COVID-19 pandemic that happened all over the world. We were able to bring 10 amazing, powerful German speakers who are still part of our faculty board now to talk on different niche of capacity building for youth. You can see the likes of Otumba Padri, one of our patrons that's from India, who actively join us in ensuring that youth are built, leaders are built. It's called the holistic reflection of human capital development. I'm going through also in 2020, we also had some projects on youth capacity development, rise of warriors, and several programs that aim to develop the competence of youth in the world. I'm going to year 2021, we had a partnership deal with a lady called Agbebiri, who went around to educate young minds about agriculture, showcasing them the future of agriculture and empowering them to start practices. Also did a talent discovery project in Ile-Ife in Osun State, the western part of Nigeria, where we are able to train young leaders about understanding their career, understanding themselves before picking a career of interest. Going forward, we went through the human capital project in partnership. About 250 students were trained, and under that, we moved to the Rise of Warriors combined together. All right, so we have Rise of Warrior 1, we have Rise of Warrior 2, we have Rise of Warrior 3, and we have Rise of Warrior 4, and we are anticipating for Rise of Warrior 5. What is Rise of Warrior? Rise of Warrior is a project that is aimed to charge youth up and fire them up to leave their comfort zone and start solving problems in their respective domain. It's called the Rise of Warrior. You know what a warrior does? Is to train them on different professional ability and competencies that they are able to solve problems in the respective domains. Moving forward, we have in the year 2022, and that is a very big, massive project called Youth on a Mission. Is a project aimed to also sharpen the mind of youth that they are born for a purpose, they are born for an assignment, they are here on earth for a mission, and they are expected to function in the capacity in which they are made up. We have all the wonderful speakers. You can see still as speakers from day one, and they are increasing every time. These are people that have given themselves to developing youth across nations, building leaders who will stand in the faith and place of assignment and delivering competencies across their respective niche. Moving after the project, we have YTOP and Friends. YTOP and Friends is a project that is aimed to bring every YTOP in the world, in Africa, basically Nigeria as a domain center, to have them communicate on the issues that is trending in the environment and helping them contribute their quota to how they can maximize potentials in getting all this done. After which, we're able to go for a project with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals to go around secondary schools to train young ambassadors called United Nations Sustainable Development Teenagers Ambassadors, who are solving the problem of the SDGs in their primary level and advancing them to taking up the challenge in their respective. Following up after that is United Nations SDG project again, which is aimed to introduce students to the Millennium Fellowship of the United Nations, which I'm part and I am able to work as a Millennium Fellow of the class year 2022, which also have some of the Millennium Fellows as part of the ambassadors. And finally, coming to the call for campus ambassadors, and the slide on your screen is the YTOP and Friends. You can see amazing German speakers, both young leaders and youth who are also contributing immensely to the growth of the nation and Africa as a whole. And as we wrap up the year 2022 with an amazing project in partnership with a brand called Give a Child Jesus for celebrating Christmas, is a project that was aimed to give hope to the hopeless, make people in the trenches and give them Jesus, basically to introduce them to that there's hope for whatever problem they are facing, to give them opportunity for them to rise and introduce them to the world-reckoned, world-known leader of leaders who has caused every one of us to be here today, giving us life, giving us strength, giving us the ability to stand and listen to the young man speaking from this angle of the southwest part of Nigeria. The project was amazing, and it was awesome working with youth across the angle of Osun State to get this project done.